March 22nd, 14 p.m. Gatewood Hotel, Corrida Hotel Room. And with that, I say hello, everyone, and welcome back to Ace Attorney, Pheonix Wright, Justice for All, as we are continuing to investigate, because, like, late time investigation, which is kind of funny. Well, kind of fun. It's the first time we've ever been outside in, like, post-bedtime, you know? Our good old Nick needs his bedtime. And also Pearly. Pearly is like, it's past 9 a.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya. These things take time. I would probably say not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her. So don't you worry. And if you can win not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay. You're right. One more day. Yeah, if we can bring the trial to its end, well, she'll be back. Don't you worry. I decided I won't cry anymore, Mr. Nick. You're so brave for holding strong for Mystic Maya, so I have to do the same. If only I had studied harder during my training, I would be a bigger help to you, Mr. Nick. Don't worry, Pearls. You've been doing a great job. Mr. Nick, is there a waterfall around here? I feel that I must be made new under the rushing spring water. Sorry, Pearls. The only body of water around here is a lake. Oh, thanks anyway. I know a way to get yourself into a, like, sort of waterfall situation. It's called a shower. This is the first time I ever met someone who loves to eat instant noodles. Something tells me Gumshoe isn't eating them because it genuinely likes them. He's working so hard, all for Mystic Maya's sake. I'm going to see him lots and lots of... I'm going to get him lots and lots of instant noodles as a thank you present. It's gonna be like, oh yeah, don't have to pay these myself next. Okay, what about Edgy? No, you don't know anything about Edgy. So I'm guessing like none of the other ones are gonna be anything. Oh, whoa. So really that important to be the master of all the stars? So important that you try to find your friend's weaknesses and then expose them. I don't know about that. Is it really alright for us to trust him? This person, Mr. Ungard? I don't know, and I can't even answer that for myself. We have to go see him one more time. That's the only way we know for sure. I wonder if that old lady is really a person from Earth. I mean, maybe she's really from way out of space, you know? Yeah, exactly. I was thinking this same exact thing. She's too strange to be from Earth. Don't say that to her face. Why did she frame Mr. Ungard, Mr. Nick? Yeah, some sort of grudge, but I don't know what. That's something we have to figure it out. Let's go ask her, okay? This person was Miss Andrews' mentor, and she was killed herself, right? Right, Mr. Corrida hid Miss Anpak's suicide note, so to get it back, Miss Andrew got close to Mr. Corrida, but the thing is, where is it now? And you have no idea about the killer, or John Doe, I guess. So the real person who killed Mr. Corrida was the assassin, Mr. Shelley the killer, right? The car Miss Andrew found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Or who is his client? You mean who asked for the murder? That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood, but whoever this client is, they're still a killer. Who could have hired this assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrew? No, I don't think so. I wonder, but if she was the client, then why go to the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself? But if Miss Andrew wasn't the client, then no, it can't be Matt Ungard himself. Was it Matt? Was it not Matt? We'll have to find out. If Mr. Ungard really did hire the assassin, then it is not innocent at all. Far from it. He would be guilty of the crime. But it can't be Mr. Ungard, right? I wonder, like, if you hired an assassin, are you guilty of murder? Like in law, right? Like in real world, like, logistics. Or just justician, like, system, right? Would you be persecuted as like, oh, you killed someone. It's like, I didn't even touch this guy. I was like all over the other wall of the map. What was that sentence? All the other side of the wall is what I wanted to say. And then it's like, no, but you hired this guy to kill him, so you're guilty for killing him yourself. I guess you could see, like, you're in cahoots, right? Like, it's like you walked with this guy, even though you kind of asked him to do it for you. I mean, when we first talked with him... So I would like to ask you, man, did you kill Mr. Joan Corrida? Alright, just so we're clear, dude, I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Joan Corrida, okay? Didn't any Psyclogs. Did you remember something? Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting. What is this interesting thing? That's all. Oh, oh, right, you didn't hear it, did you? She said John had bet everything on the jamming ninja this year, and if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what they thought anyway. It looked like somehow John had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career, had it been revealed. Miss Angard's secret. What is the secret? I don't know. But for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Corrida was going to reveal the secret. That means Mr. Angard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Corrida silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Angard. There is no way around it now. Let's go to the hallway. Oh, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick? Yep, it's already past 9 PM. Are you sure you're okay? But we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still the matter. I know! We just talked about it, and Miss Andrews' real intentions. There are two things I must know today and tonight. But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center? I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls, don't you worry. Are we gonna be like, wait. No, I'm pretty sure Miss Andrew is also in... Where could she be? What are you doing here? Go home! Hey, wait! Oh, what is it? Whippersnapper? All I know is all I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good. Oh, look, just now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reasons. And I was told to use it to search the whole hotel. Oh, that's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one that Gumshoe made. I don't know, but frankly I don't care, but the request came from Edgy Poo, so... Edgewolf? And they said... Feel angry? Direct your anger at an unsophisticated lawyer. So I'm going to feel free to direct all my anger towards you! Ah, thanks. Gee. Thanks, Edgewolf. What a pal you are. Can I get the bug sweeper? Oh, this is absolutely top secret, but you have to keep it to yourselves. I had to find a spy camera hidden in one of the presents. Ah, very interesting. I'm sure it was, you know. It was a catch poor Juan in doing something scandalous. Scandalous? What's that? Oh, it means, well, you know, the gossip that's been going around my dear Juan. Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrew? But I'm sure she must have had reasons for getting close to Mr. Corrida. Well, there's a lot of, like, unknown things in this one currently. Or still. I'll let you in on another secret, young'un. I know who planted that spy camera. It was an obnoxious, puffy-haired photographer girl. Oh, the nerve of some people spying on people by herself. As if I wouldn't want to see it for myself, too. Wow. The alien actually admitted her true intention for a change. I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet that it's nothing good. But I didn't say anything. Well, she didn't say she said think. So, gotcha there, Pheonix. So you want to know about Juan and then that manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, there was something of a refreshing pair, those two. No? I'll tell you, John really welcomed that manager with open arms, I hear. That manager, who are you talking about? Oh, you don't know? The manager woman that Juan had. It's a shame she killed herself, though. Oh, you're talking about Celeste Impacts, right? Miss Andrews' mentor? Yes, that's the one. Oh, that Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know? Married? To whom? To Corita? Oh, really? Young kids today don't know anything, do you? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after the marriage announcement. 3 days after the marriage announcements? What happened? Why would Miss Ampex want to kill herself? She was going to get married. Oh, well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan. What? But they were going to get married, right? They promised each other, right? Oh, they held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, John suddenly cancelled their marriage. Oh, is that true? It was in the weekly magazines. You should read it more often. But why? Why did they do that? Oh, that was not in the magazines, unfortunately. That night after Juan called off the wedding, that manager Celeste killed herself. How terrible. I wonder what happened between those two. Well, we have to see. Do you know anything about? Okay. I didn't even know that you know who Celeste Impacts was. That's kind of interesting. I don't think there's anything I can present to her, right? That's like, yeah, tell me something more about this kind of thing. So we're gonna go ahead and move further away. It was the hotel, still in here. On that night, there must have been at least 100 people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. It looks like things in here in the lobby have finally calmed down. But they're not allowing me to get in. Yeah, I can't go into Unguard's room. So I wanted just to check on that, but I cannot go there. So let's go in here again. No one's around. What happened to that person with the stuffed teddy face? Oh, she must be the butler with stitches. Shoo! Meow! Oh, there you are. Guess you're still awake, eh, Shoo? Oh, so cute! Alright, come on, let's play. I wonder if that butler, Mr. Doe, is already asleep or not. That music, like, jump scared me. You shouldn't go wandering, Nick. Nothing here that I would be interested in, so... Is Edgeworth in here? Feels sort of tension here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened. Oh, you Mr. Unguard, the lawyer, right? Oh, yeah, yes, sir. Well, we finally found the person you've been looking for. A real decisive witness. A decisive witness? You mean for the Unguard case? We're doing the witness statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth. What's Edgeworth up to now? Who is this witness? Although I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer. Mr. Nick? Didn't you kidnap is the man and now this? Can't see any way out to win this. Oh, is it the butler? Mr. Edwards wanted me to tell you something. He did? Even though visiting hours are long over the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission. So, there you go. Oh, I've already called them, so they know. Go on, talk to your heart's content. Thank you very much. That is good news, Nick. Go talk to your heart's content, eh? Looks like the police are pretty sure they have some Morrow's trial in the bag. Well, let's go back home first. Does look like Mrs. Scruffy Detective is here. Well, he's out there with a camera. Then I'll make some salad for him for dinner. Oh, really appreciate. Pearly is really appreciating what Gumshoe is doing for us. Mr. Nick? Yeah? Where's the lettuce? I don't think I've ever bought lettuce before. That's a waste, Nick. Lettuce is so good. Oh, I guess I'll have to give up making a salad then. Guess the lack of a letter is kind of a problem. But yeah, okay. We can only go to the detention center. March 22nd, detention center, the visitor's room. I'm sure they must have transferred Mr. Andrews here by now. So that means that both Miss Andrews and Mr. On Guard and Miss Andrews are in this detention center. So now, whose story do I want to hear? Wait a second, can I only pick one? Put it this way, I can pick both. Let's go with Adrian first. Oh, it's you. Oh, I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour, but there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight. Me? I thought your client was mad. I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about the secret that Corrida had over On Guard. It was near John's dead body. That's what you said, yeah. I noticed it when I went to fill the glass, and then I realized that John was dead. I completely panicked. That's when I must have unconsciously picked this card up and put it in my pocket. As for why, I simply don't know. Do you know John Doe? She should know him. Because he's supposed to be the butler for the one that she's like managing. Celeste was my mentor. She was a strong woman. She wouldn't kill herself over any trifling matter. So, you have some ideas of why she killed herself? Well, yes, I suppose. Oh, that's like a trigger. Okay. I hate talking about myself. It's a trifling matter. That's why. Oh, sorry. What about John Corrida? I was a rather prideful man. Oh, rather, was. He absolutely had to compete with Matt in everything, no matter what it was. He really was such an idiot. Miss Andrew? Well, I guess maybe all stars are like that. Never giving any thought to other people's feelings. Miss Andrew? That things have come to this. I have nothing left to say about that man. Not one word. Okay, dokie. What about Lotta? Okay. Everyone else you don't know about. Oh, wait, no. Mr. Will Powers has an active contact with Global Studios. He's a very nice man, a man with a good heart. Yeah. But that's all he is and ever will be. What a horrible thing to say. Society doesn't care about genuinely nice people, Mr. Wright. I know about that. What about Pearly? Do you have anything to say about Pearly or Maya? No. And I don't think anything about... Francisca, maybe? Nope. Also not. Okay. Was there anything here that we might be interested in? So there was a Nickel Samurai costume inside this case, correct? Yeah, there was. I even personally carried it there from the studio. I always thought it was just such a childish thing to dress up and wear a costume like that. But I never thought I would wind up using it myself that night. I find it funny that, like... they'd rather, like, drag the Hakama on the ground than, like, flipping the bottom of it up. Because I feel like if the bottom was, like, a little bit flipped up, you would not notice as much that it's, like, dragging on the floor, right? Even though, like, the art would look off. So you could be like, aha, look at that. But if you were smart about it, you would, like, flip it, like, inwards, you know? So that it doesn't look like it's, like, flipped outside. But it would still look better than that, you know? Then it would have been, like, a little bit more difficult to say, like, haha, look at this. You were the one inside the costume, were you not? Well, anyway, I would like to ask you about Mr. On Guard, if you don't mind me. Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean. You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. On Guard. Bear, I get it. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival? That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing. I guess. What about Miss Celeste Impacts? I had finally put her death behind me, and now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface. I'm sorry about that. Yes, I was shocked by her suicide, and it's true that when I heard the rumors that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back and then to burn it. You wanted to burn it? Why? I didn't want it to spread just like another piece of gossip, but I never held any murderous intent toward Juan. I would never do something so stupid. Suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. But why frame him? Why did you try to frame Mr. On Guard? That's simple, because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police? But there had to be another way. The police are excellent at doing their job, so they'd figure it out, right? Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death. Oh, Miss Andrew, I feel like there's a... Like, you kind of, what is it called? There's like a word that I'm... It's not stuck. There was a word that was like in my mind floating without any like a word to pronounce it. I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason, so please, why did you do what you did? Revenge. Oh, did you just say something just now? Oh, only one. I'm psycho, okay? Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy. But... I just heard Miss Andrews say revenge. Wait a second. I never got healed, right? I don't know if we can open up her heart. I feel like there's something missing. We need to talk to Andrew and like get him to talk or give us some information that we can then use against this. I've already told you countless times because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason. Miss Andrew, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. So you're saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to get to take revenge for. Miss Andrew, a woman who likes being dependent by other people. There's something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. Celeste? Celeste? There is only one catalyst I would cause such strong feelings and even revenge. And that is Miss Npact's suicide. What are you trying to say? Tell us what you want, manager. On top of that, the one who hit her suicide note was also Juan. What does that have to do with Matt? You're right, you haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hate Mr. On Guard, it would mean that he must have some sort of relationship to Miss Npact's and her suicide. Ah. I cannot. I need to talk with Matt. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate. I think I'm right in this sort of idea. Whose story do I want to hear? Matt. Dude, it's Mr. Wright. I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. I hope so too. Ed just dropped the bombshell on me by saying, "Talk your heart out." The Juan Correa was killed by an assassin, and that the assassin's client is this man, Matt On Guard. What's wrong? Miss On Guard, there is something I must know with 100% certainty. You seem kind of different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer dude self, you know? Do you know this guy? About this person? He's your butler, Mr. Joe. Ah, Pearly! Why did you have to say that? Mr. Doe, right? We met him at your mansion. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's a pretty cool dude who can do a lot of things. He takes really good care of me. Ah, I could have had him. On Guard? Dude, I know I asked you to be my lawyer and all, but I don't think I have to tell you anything and everything. What do you mean by that? Just means I don't have to tell you anything and everything, dude. I don't get it. Why would you want to frame me, man? I mean, I've never done anything to her, dude. That sounds pretty sincere. I have to find out what Andrew's real intentions were. Yeah. That is so interesting that that's the reaction when I showed him Celestine packs. He has something about her. So maybe he was angry at Juan Corrida because he was in love with Celeste as well. And that's why he asked John Doe to kill Juan Corrida to get back also the suicide node and everything. Oh, I wonder if that's the case. Would make sense, right? Would make a little bit of sense. Let's see. About the press conference. You mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as a Neko samurai? Yeah, I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrew. Looked somehow like John had in his hand a secret so powerful that would destroy Matt on Guard's acting career had it been revealed. Could you please fill me in on what this secret is, please? Oh, that one's hiding. That one's hiding a little bit hard. I knew this was coming. Mr. Nick, don't tell me. Cyclops, and a lot of them. You said a secret, right? But I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude? Did you know about Mr. Corrida and Miss Andrews' relationship? Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. Ah, but I don't know any of the details, if that's what you mean. Look, how many times I have to tell you? I don't care what Joanne did with his life. Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Corrida. Her mentor was Mr. Corrida's manager. And Miss Andrews was going to get Miss Celeste Impact's suicide note from him. Celeste? So jog any memory? Dude, I suddenly got totally hungry. You up for pizza? My treat. Hey, Mr. Nick, what's a pizza? Is it kind of a pea, like green peas? Let's go eat one later, alright? Can even ask Gumshoe to join us. Ah, man, got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop. That's too bad. Well, how about we get off our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay? So, God, are you connected to Miss Impact's suicide in some way? Yeah, that's what I'm noticing, like... It is so weird of, like... I wonder if like he's talking to John Doe when he like opens up the his walkie-talkie thing of wristband. Let's go ahead and try our hands with the Magatama then. It is a 5-lock Psylocke. But it might be all things that we just need to like think about, but we have all the answers. What is your secret, Matt? Let's see what the secret of yours is, and what if Mr. Corrida had been successful in his plan? What would he have discovered and closed? I told you before, dude, I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on, I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. Uh-huh. I know you paid close attention to Mr. Corrida, especially on that night. Wait, what? How am I supposed to know that? Nope, that's not that one. Oh, no, I'm gonna consult a friend, okay? Blah, 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 okay. Was it this thing? No, it was not that one. What could it be? Can't believe I'm struggling like right from the get-go. Are you kidding me? Am I missing something? Is there someone I've not talked to yet? We've talked with little Pearly. We've checked everywhere here. What is that? They're in cooking hall. Oh, that's the fireplace. Okay, never mind. I thought it was like the thingy over there. Already checked everything over here, though. Okay, what could it be then? What am I missing? I gotta be missing something. But what could I be missing? So I hate that there's like a phone literally there and it's like, no, you cannot do anything with it. Right, it's like... There was a press conference. They weren't friends, so they couldn't be friends because they were rivals. Is rival someone who is a strong enemy? Well, can be. Can also be a good friend, really. You can be like a friendly rival. It's a lot of bears, but like... Nothing that I gotta do here. And I already talked with... I think I am missing a thing with thingy over here. But like, what could it be? It's not Lotta, right? I don't think so. That'd be kind of weird to like bring back a rivalry, I guess you could say, with Lotta. But what could it be that I'm missing? Or is it... Do I already have everything that I need? How would I know that Matt was paying attention to... to Corrida? Okay, there's nothing there. I've already gotten everywhere with you. Wait, do you have anything you want to say about Miles Edgy? No. So no, she's like completely stuck up. She's not gonna tell me anything. Wait, what? Oh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me. Uh-oh. Powers? What happened? Why are you here? Well, you see, I can't rope into this somehow. Well, what? I now I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial. How so the decisive winners was you? I was talking with a detective until a while ago, and I was on my way home. When all of a sudden it was you there, under arrest. I was brought over here. Oh, they said my face and whole style in general looked suspicious or something. Well, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious. How? He doesn't look anything suspicious. I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime? So I was missing someone. How about this testimony you're giving? What are you going on to talk about? I really don't know yet, but it sounds like I saw something very important from what you tell me. Oh, what was it? Ah, well, the detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, especially not that lawyer, he said. What do you think that lawyer detective was talking about is? I'm going to take a wild guess and say that it's me. Yep, you got it. So Nick, Mrs. Maya and myself are the only two allies in this whole world. But it's alright. Ouch! I really don't have any friends. You're going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know? Because he's got that refreshing like a spring bees image going. But what is he really like? Well, let's say Matt's always been kind of a player with women. He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He's always saying, it's just a game, to justify himself. Oh, how horrible. That's unforgivable. Ow. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. But you know, he once said that there's only one person in the whole world who won't swoon over me. One person who wouldn't swoon over him? His manager, you know, maybe Adrian Andrews. Why is Mr. Powell suddenly looking kind of energetic? Well, you see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. You mean, celebrities in that world have this dazzling sort of image, right? Dazzling sort of image? But aren't you part of the dazzle, Mr. Power? Oh, no. I'm more of a very sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you know? But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of people, other stars around me as things happen. Well, that's true. Oh, hey, did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide? Oh, you mean Miss Anpax? We heard about something about how her wedding was cancelled. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little bit the other day and about that mysterious death. And Miss Haber is right. Why didn't you go ahead and ask me about that? Go ahead. So Power is just charged up. His skin is practically glowing with electricity. Is it like when you touch those like electrical balls, you know? With like a charge on it and then like your hair just goes and charged up and like poofing. Hey, so have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they said that Joanne went and hid it. We heard about that in court today, yeah? But there wasn't actually any proof that you had left the note. Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Joanne, that is. Something bad for Corrida? Why do you figure so? Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. And she said, it looks like I got caught up with this truly insidious man. A truly insidious man? Did you mean Mr. Corrida by that? Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? That would be enough. That would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note. Oh, well, I guess that's some info. You're right. You're okay. Nick, your phone. Oh, hey, that's a Still Samurai theme song, isn't it? Hey, I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. Sounds like kind of ominous. Yeah, I know. Hello there. We're in trouble now, pal. I'll be right back at the office very soon, okay? What's wrong? Something really unexpected just happened. Miss Edgeworth. Miss Edgeworth? Anyway, I'll hurry up and get back to the office, pal. I don't know what's going to happen now. Did something happen to Edgeworth? Let's go, Nick. Gumshoe said we need to go to the office. We should go hurry up then. I'm scared to go back. What are you talking about, Nick? Pull yourself together. Yeah, maybe with good news. Somehow? I don't think so. What happened? What happened? Did oh, I hope Edgewolf didn't get shot at this time. And then like Miss Van Calm is gonna be my enemy. Oh, my prosecutor again. What took you so long, pal? Miss Edwards couldn't stick around for a event, had to go. Whoa, sorry about that. What happened? We got him. I know we know who bought that spy camera. Oh. That quickly? Well, and his bear's what gave them away, pal. Oh, the bear. Figured it out, pal. I figured out we should have been looking for the bear instead of the camera. Yep, Edgewolf did tell us that. But wasn't that what Edgewolf told us? Bull. And? Go on. Well, there's only one person who bought one of these bears that's related to this crime. And who is it? Who is it? Won't be so rude as to spy on another person in their room. Madam God. Eh? Madam God, look kind. That's who, pal. Dear, I thought things couldn't get any worse. Wait, is he gonna give me back those? Ah, yes. Are you sure you heard right? That the person who bought the spare was? Well, I heard from the department store clerk, pal. Here's a credit card receipt for the purchase. That's for $3,800, pal. That's the exact match for the price of that stuff, bear. The receipt? That's all you have? Well, nah, it's just like the receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me. I'm sure I sold the bear to Miss Ungard. I mean, the clerk even got Miss Ungard's autograph out of it, pal. I'm sure the person who bought the stuffed bear was Miss Ungard himself. Oh, my side is failing me. This can't be. So, what about the spy camera we found? Oh, well, that wasn't it, pal. I mean, we can get this kind of things from anywhere. But for now, I guess we can give those back to you for you to find a way into evidence. Okay. That's very good. I know you don't want to give up, pal. I never thought. I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in John Corrida's room was Matt on guard. Why would Miss Ungard do something like this? But I bet it was to get Mr. Andrews and Miss Corrida in one of their rendezvous. I bet it's not good enough for me, though. I have to know the absolute truth behind the camera. Oh, what? Are you going to see him? Miss Ungard, I mean? Yes. I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we'll find out next. Only one way to find out, but I'm scared too. But I have to put up a good face for Pearly. Madam God, what in the world have you done? What in the world have you done? There you go. I've been biting my lip constantly all day, so I can't speak that well anymore. Not to say that I ever could. You're walking real late, you know? It's already past 10 PM, dude. I think it's time you told me the truth. Relax, you know that ignorance is bliss. But if you really want to know, then let's talk. Then let's go ahead and talk. As I stare deep into your heart. This black, pitch dark, tarry heart. Now let's hear what the secret of yours is. Already heard all of that? I know you pay close attention to Mr. Corrida, especially on that night. And there you go, now we can go ahead and be like... I have your spy camera. Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Corrida's room the night of the murder. Huh? Secretly film? What? And then send the images the camera took with this transmitter. Wow, but dude, where was this camera you're talking about hiding? The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. I bet it was supposed to be a present from a fan. I guess you want a few of those kinds of fans, huh, dude? Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. Hmm? You sure, dude? Where else could it have been from? The person who gave this bear to Corrida was... Well, Miss On Guard. Hold on a second, I'm gonna ask my mom, okay? Okay. She said I can't be friends with someone like you. Go home. If you don't go away, I'm gonna call the police on you. What the? I gave the correct answer. I have the correct... I guess they wanted that one. Mr. God, don't you know this bear from somewhere? I don't think I've ever seen this Mr. Bear dude before, dude. Ah, but it says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend? What else did the bear tell you? He says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. On Guard. I didn't know how you walk in code. If I didn't know how you walk in code, I would think I was in some serious trouble, dude. Come on, it's all a joke, right? You're just pulling my leg. Looks like you're still not ready to give up your secret yet. Do you have some proof you want to show me first? Now it's like the proof that it was you. Yeah, the receipt. I have one credit card receipt, Miss On Guard. It's from when you bought that stuffed bear. Dude, all you can tell from this is that I spent $3,800 if I go to this department store all the time, okay? This $3,800 could have been what the toothbrush I brought that one time. $3,800 toothbrush? It's ivory and it's got elephant hair for bristles. Ew, elephant hair? Is that what rich people use nowadays? Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, did you even give him an autograph, did you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier. Can I ask you one thing? You're my lawyer, right, dude? So if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that? Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you. Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me, but let's talking about this, right? No, not yet. I haven't even asked you why you set up the camera yet. And what your secret is, of course it will be strictly confidential. So what are you gonna do now? I'm going to find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Kurida's room and filled it in secret is... I guess this is the one, right? Adrian Andrews? There's a rumor going around that Miss Andrews and Mr. Kurita were having secret meetings. You kept keeping tabs on Mr. Kurita. You were going to reveal this as fact and turn it into a scandal. Isn't that right? Dude, you can be such a moron. Oh man, Mr. Lawyer dude, that kind of scandal. That's the good stuff. That's what we in the industry call juicy. The good stuff? Juicy? Look, we can get publicity without spending a penny with that kind of stuff. I mean, if people stop paying attention to us, then it'd be the end, dude. Too bad that wasn't your intention. What are you talking about, dude? I wish your reason for spying was something so innocent, but it wasn't. You didn't spy on Mr. Kurita because of Miss Andrew. There's only one reason I can think of for you to do so. The real reason you set up that camera in Mr. Kurita's room was... Oh, what was that? Huh? No, poo! That was not what I wanted! No! I'd have to redo all of it, right? I pressed it by mistake. I pressed that button by mistake the second time because I'm keep petting my dog that's like wanting pets over here. Well, okay, I'll be right back. No, not that one. Oh. Can I show her some of these things? I already showed her that one. Everything that has to do with wait. I have an idea. I have an idea. It is a bit of a grasp, right? But I want to try it. Something that is related. That's that one. It's Celeste, John's manager, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. What is this relationship between the two of them? He's the reason why she's suicided? No. Ah. I have no idea. I think I'm gonna have to look at a walkthrough because I'm missing something, but I have absolutely no idea where it is that I'm missing something. You know? So what we had to, well, what I have to do is we have to do this. We got to the right point here with Miss Andrew over here, like this. Then it's like the real reason. Then I had to point the picture card. I thought I did, but I didn't. What is this card? Maybe it doesn't know about this card. There's a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer. And I'm sure you know of him, don't you? Shelly the Killer? That's ridiculous. Why would I know some shady scumbag like him? If you don't really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? Oh, this is it. I'm finally starting to get to the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Miss Madden God, I know you know why you know Mr. the Killer, because you're his client. Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So how would you know something like that? It's because you're his client, that's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Corrida. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is you, Mad on Guard. And here I was trying to be a good boy for you, dude. Hmm? I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, at least that's what I thought anyway. Miss on God, did you really hire? Hang on a second, I'm gonna consult myself, okay? Consult myself? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. About time for what? I think it's time for you to learn... To learn about what? What the... How do you, Mr. Lawyer? I am Matt. Where did you get that? Where did you get that juice from, mate? Unlock. Successful. Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to get as much information as you have. You really? So you are Shelly the Killer's client? Didn't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you? What do you mean? And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself, trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer? You're lying. What a terrible... It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on, let us grown-ups talk about more adult things. Why? Why did you hide the video camera and... A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like that pathetic Adrian. You bet Miss Andrew's secret. But I am no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. Oh, come on, Mr. Wright. This is none above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deed over their head. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I am worth? Care to guess? And that's why? Yes, that's where the video comes in. It's got his name, face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. That's right, that video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright? Why would you do something so wrong? Because I'm a grown-up and I can. Good enough of an answer for you, little girl. Why would you kill Mr. Corrida? Because he was about to sling so much dung onto my beautiful public image. These guys are all a little annoying, aren't they? It's all because of that press conference, isn't it? Mr. Corrida had been able to give it, then Miss God's secret would have... well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know? I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit it crept up on me. And then the situation just presented itself. Perfectly, and how beautiful, I thought. And that's how Mr. Corrida ended up dead. Let me tell you something, I am not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simple things to be used and thrown away. Put on a sweet innocent face and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it too, the assassin too, and how can I forget? Even you fell it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone all walked their butts off for me, met on guard. Did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet. How could I be deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if I killed John Corrida, and you answered very clearly that you didn't kill anyone. Hey, no, I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was like the killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a catnap in my room. You killed Mr. Corrida. I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. Oh, but too bad, you can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Oh, but you can't, can you? That's absolutely the one thing you actually can't do. Mystic Maya. You wouldn't want to dismiss the killer. He's a man of his word, so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours dropped out if you lose. You scoundrel. As if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this. That's just a cliche phrase. Juan said something just like that if my memory serves right. You know, of course. We all know how things turned out for him, but don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. Maya, what am I supposed to do? And now you've finally done it. The starting line of this case. Edgeworth. I don't care for the horrid atmosphere. Let's return to the precinct. Oh, okay. March 22nd, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you plan on doing? If you plan on changing your strategy? No, we can't do that. That's right, he's holding Maya hostage. What should I do? That's not something I can ask for you. But Miss Edgeworth... Right, only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't understand what a prosecutor was, and that was why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, right, it's your turn. My turn? What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find the answers, and you must find it on your own. Well, but I have you here. I'm a lawyer, but first, to fight for someone who is clearly a killer, Madame God, man, really, Doesn't matter who, every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of a judicial system? A proper defense? But what exactly is that? Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery? Ironic that you, of all people, should say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you fought for all your clients up until now? Ah, well, that may be true, but hey! It's because I believe my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get an guard and acquittal, that isn't the proper defense at all. I became a lawyer because I thought Thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I'll still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do. Right, would you get a hold of yourself? You've got it all wrong. We aren't some sort of heroes. We are only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say? You're a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight, and that's all you can do. But why fight? People like you and Franziska von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, and when you know the truth is not with you, even when you know the truth is not with you, but I'm not like you. Can't fight for a false verdict. For a man I clearly know to be guilty. Franziska. She fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is a perfect win record, that's all. And? Isn't that the same as you? Isn't that when you ran away a year ago because your precious win record was destroyed? You are so petty. I see, now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken. What are you... Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I begin to realize the error of my ways. I realized that such things as a perfect record were meaningless. Oh? What? I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? But then why? Why are you here now? The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. Oh? But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of this story. Mr. Nick, transceiver. Oh, I need a little cup. I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time. Tell me, please, why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. Onguard's sake? Why are you doing this for a cold-blooded killer? Right. Please don't understand things, he is my client. Don't toy with me, I'm a man who hired an assassin just as much as a killer himself. I believe you were asking me for a reason as to why I am doing what I am. Yeah? That is what I would like to call my aftercare. What the heck is an aftercare? My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. That is what they call client relations. And it's part of an assassin's duty. An assassin's duty? We were unlucky this time and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney. And to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end. What is your name? I believe I told you once before, however... You did, bud. My name is The Killer. Shelly the Killer. You are Shelly the Killer? Please keep in mind you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As the killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain... Maya, it would be my duty as an assassin to see that she receives a nice long nap. Man, no! Now then, if you'll excuse me, if someone were to trace this signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome. That meow. I don't know what to say. Edgewolf! Did you hear that at the end of the transmission? Oh, Dad. It sounded like a cat. A cat? Can't be that cat, can it? What is it? I think I know where Shelly the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Edgewolf, have all police units head for Enguard Mansion immediately. Alright. You hurry over as well then. Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun. Yeah. Whoop. Wait, can I go... Now then, whose story do I want to hear? I can't even talk with Thingy anymore. Okay, well... It's kind of funny that I can go back there. I didn't even expect that. Well, let's go. Oh, there's a teddy. Maya! Please answer us! Mystic Maya! We have this area completely surrounded. There is no way for him to escape. Assuming he's still in the area. Can't believe it, that butler. All this time he was the killer. He and On Guard were walking together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time. Oh, okay, I guess I, Oh, whoa. It seems like On Guard was quite famous even as a motorcycle racer. Generally when a star like him tries to do something like that, they fail, but it seems On Guard is no ordinary man. Stuff I've seen such a... I don't particularly like. Wait, what? It's just a huge fireplace. I don't particularly care for large fireplaces. They remind me of my youth. Oh, right. I forgot he threw a bridge. Guess you're still over that case. Don't take this personally, but I really do not wish you to remember anything from that time in my life. That On Guard. This is probably where he conducted business with the killer. Shelley the killer values his client relations more than anything else. So I'm sure he must have met with this client in person to talk about any transactions. Another room in the back. Leave that to us. I'm sure the investigation team is already doing its job in there. It's On Guard's personal collection. I'd say it's a hobby of his to collect prop masks or shows related to his own. You seem to know all sort of details about my On Guard. Almost too many details. He's the defendant of this case. Of course I would know about him. Oh, I guess that makes sense. A small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick. Yeah, but it's for the cat to use. Oh, you mean Chew? Oh, it's a figurine of a bear. But there are a lot of cuts in it for some reason. A wooden bear-shaped figurine. It's covered in many cuts. A bear? Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Corrida? Why would something like this be here? Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here. Ah, I'm sure that's for Shoo. Do you think that this one came through that little door? This door. It's locked. Pretty sure breaking down... I'm pretty used to breaking down doors now. Let's go, Edgewolf. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, we opened it. I expected Pearly to have to go down. From the look of these rooms, I would say this is On Guard's private lounge. Look at this, right? An antenna for sending and receiving a radio signal. Oh, receiving, that's the Empfang that I had in my mind a long time ago. And the VCR. Check inside the deck. If there's a tape, it would be an important piece of evidence. If you're lucky, I'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it. I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found. But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. It looks like someone took the tape we were looking for and escaped with it. We searched all over, but it looks like he got away. I'm sorry, it looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. And now we've lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. The girl is looking for you to be her pillar. Yeah, you're right. We're close, I can tell. We already set up a checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us. Maya. What is that over there? Look at this picture of Miss Impacts. With love, Celeste. Miss Impacts? You mean, yeah, Mr. Corrida's former manager. Why would a picture of Miss Impacts be here in Mr. On Guard's mansion? And what does it say with love? This might be a clue. Ah, what's wrong, Pearl? Please let me see that picture frame. What's so special about it? On the back, there's something written on the back of the frame. Maya. It's Mystic Maya. She left us a message. What? I thought you came. I knew you would. Now listen up. You better get On Guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slimebag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you, okay? I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Pearly, you're here too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for that helpless lunk. That's it for now, Nick. Sometimes I double press it, I can't read the rest of the line. That's... No! Mystic Maya! Right. What's wrong? What a blank stare. Oh, nothing. We've searched the house and this is the last room. It looks like he eluded us. Edgeworth? Yes. As far as clues goes, I think this is about all I'm going to get. But I'm still short one last thing. And what is that? Miss Andrews' psychlog. I could just find out what secret she's holding, and I think I could stand a chance in the court tomorrow. To blow this case wide open and expose the truth. Also, this part is like already quite longer than I expected it to be. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Thank you. Well, let's go, Pearly. It's time to open that last lock. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Miss Andrew, I have come to remove your psychlog. My what? I want to know, and you will tell me your secret. Fine, go ahead and try to break me if you can. Well, we're already halfway through, right? It's not that big of a log. It's like it's revenge, so it has to do with good old Celeste. And now that we have Celeste, the relation between Celeste and Matt is this last little evidence that we found. This is a photo of Miss Impacts, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though. With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impact's handwriting, isn't it? Where did you find this? No, that's alright. It was a rhetorical question. Yeah, it is. I found this at Mart and Guard's mansion. And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. Unlocked. Successful. Why did you frame him? Celeste, you were supposed to get married to Joanne. Yeah, but I heard that they didn't work out. Because Mr. Corrida didn't want to get married to her anymore, right? Yes, because of Matt. Because of Matt on guard? What do you mean? I think I can see where this is going. Celeste, she was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at that time. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together. So that's why. With love, Celeste is written in the frame of that picture. They were a couple, weren't they? There wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used, toyed with until she was thrown away. Oh, that's horrible. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that is where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match when they were even planning to get married. And then it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste. I see, so that's what happened. But why did Mr. Corrida have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all. It was probably because of his worthless male pride. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed truth on Juan, who was aiming for when it hurt Juan the most. Oh, poor Miss Impacts. That wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds. But so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. And then when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note. But why would he do that? It is simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt, and would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. Well, in any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Revenge, it's that word again. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide node. At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course. And that was the press conference after the stage show. I know all about it because I heard it all from Juan. It was so I could find out about all this that I could do close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Yes. Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide node. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I even bought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide node. And that's when revenge crossed my mind. I was going to bring to them my own kind of cruel revenge. Celeste was killed by those two monsters, so when I stabbed John's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man? I am a lawyer. I see. What a foul profession. Thank you so much for taking your time and talking with me. Oh, no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway. Can't sleep either. Not with my situation. Or with what I know now. That's gonna be it for today. Oh gosh. Like this case did not go at all the way I would have expected it. It's like it's a really interesting up and down kerfuffle that we're doing. But yeah, that's gonna be it then for today. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. And as always, I hope to see you next time. Bye.